So, aside from the Suicide Squad game at DC Fandom yesterday, we also got another game. This one came out, or was announced very early in the day, but this is the new game from WB Games Montreal, which has been teased a lot over the last almost year. We knew a pretty decent amount of this going in, but we finally got our first trailer, which I'll be playing on repeat in the background. And we also got gameplay, which I won't have on the screen, but we got that as well, which was exciting. But so we got the trailer for this. It's called Gotham Knights, and in this, it opens with a message from Bruce Wayne, Batman, saying that if you're seeing this, he's dead. So at this point, and they said the reason they went with this decision, which I'll go ahead and say it, I don't think that he's dead. I don't think anyone thinks that he's actually dead. But they said that they really wanted to flip the status quo, and so with Bruce being dead, you're playing as the Bat family the entire time in this game. The playable characters are Batgirl, Robin, Nightwing, and Red Hood. Robin is Tim Drake. I know there was some confusion about that online about whether or not it was Tim or Damian. His costume very much looks like something Damian would wear. I also don't like the way that it looks, but that's kind of beside the point. But yeah, so you're playing as the Bat family in this game, which is super exciting. We've never gotten to play as them in a major story capacity in games before. So the fact that they are the highlight of this and they're the focus of this, I love so much. The fact that, we're just going to get to play as Batgirl, Nightwing, Red Hood, and Robin is very, very exciting. The trailer, I said this from my Suicide Squad video, which I don't know whether or not this will go up first or that one will, but I love CGI trailers. The Arkham games ones, especially the Batman games, are some of my favorites. This one continues to do that. Look how good Bruce looks there. Look how good. But so, this very much sets the tone for the story and sets the groundwork for where the narrative is going to be going, and it's exciting. I like the fact that we're getting to play as all of them. I think their base designs, I like the Nightwing design a lot. Barbara's design, even though it has the Burnside colors, I think the suit itself looks better than the Burnside suit. Look at them, it's the Bat family. So we're going to play as them. We're going to play in a new Gotham as well, because this is it's not in the Arkham games. It's a new universe that this is set in. I know there was a lot of confusion about that too, but it has been confirmed by WB Games Montreal that this is a new universe. It's not in the Arkham ones. So that's super interesting. There was confusion about that because it seemed like they were picking up the end of Arkham Knight with Batman being quote unquote dead, but that's not the case. This is new, which is exciting too because it gives them a fresh start really to do. And so, yeah, I think the trailer was really cool. I got super hyped for it. But then seeing the gameplay, seeing the way that Batgirl and Red Robin handle and the kind of move sets that they have, I love the fact that they actually changed the combat mechanics from the Arkham games. Because while the combat in the Arkham games is obviously incredible, I feel like it peaked with Arkham Knight. I don't think that you could do much more to it to improve it. And so I'm glad that they just decided to go a different direction with this. It very much seems like the combat partly is going to be gear-based because we could see numbers in the gameplay whenever you were attacking different enemies, and so I feel like different, gear will have different attributes. You saw some of the special moves, like Tim actually uses the Justice League Watchtower for short-range teleportation, which is crazy. And so there's going to be gear. We also saw in the gameplay, Tim is wearing what looks like a Red Robin suit. So, you can customize the look of your characters. Different gear, I'm sure, will have different stats, as well as aesthetic appearances, which is exciting. I can't wait to, make my Nightwing, my Batgirl, make them look how I want them to look. And it'll also affect the way they play, which I think is super exciting. And yeah, I like that RPG element of it. I love RPG games, and so the fact that we're getting a little bit of that with the gear system will be cool. I'm sure, just like with the Suicide Squad game, part of the cosmetics, if they don't have a gameplay variation, I'm sure we'll get some that are cosmetics purely for monetization, which again, I'm fine with. If it's just cosmetics that you can pay for, I don't think that's a big deal. And I think it's kind of exciting because we'll get some cool ones, I'm sure. But yeah, the gameplay looks exciting from what we've seen. What we saw was a pre-alpha build of the game, but I still think it looked pretty great. There's obviously some things that they can work on with it, but it's a pre-alpha build. It's not done. The game isn't coming out until 2021. I would guess fall of 2021, so we're still probably over a year out from the game. And the fact that we got a gameplay, section and it looks really good already is super exciting to me. They'll just take the next however long to tweak it and, listen to feedback. I'm sure we'll get more trailers and gameplay in the coming months and throughout 2021 before release. And so there's just a lot of potential here, I think. And yeah, also, I accidentally restarted the trailer too soon before we got to the end. But yeah, Court of Owls. We're getting to see the Court of Owls, which is crazy. and it was heavily rumored and also present in some of the teasers that, the owls would be featured. But yeah, there's a Talon right there. Like, we're getting the Court of Owls in this game, which is so, so exciting. The Court of Owls are, in my opinion, the best addition to the Batman mythos in the last like 20 years. And so getting to see them is so, so exciting. I can't wait to fight them, to play against them, to see what their part in this storyline is. It's just makes me super pumped. As a Batman fan, I can't help but be happy about that. So yeah, I think personally Bruce has probably faked his death to investigate the Court of Owls more so. I've also seen some people speculate that he will be a boss battle, that he'll end up being an owl or a Talon that they've resurrected and used in their army, and he'll be like a boss, which would be interesting as well. But yeah, just the fact that they're included is super exciting, and can't wait to see how that all shapes up and plays out. But yeah, a Bat Family game, I mean, it's so cool. My one thing, I would love to see Kate Kane and Cassandra Kane in this game in some capacity. I don't care if they have to be DLC or what. I would prefer them to obviously have a place in the story, but like, please give me Batwoman, dude. I need to play as Batwoman in this game, please. That's my one thing that I would really love to see, but we'll have to see how that shakes out, how that goes. But yeah, those are my thoughts on the Gotham Knights trailer and some quick thoughts on the gameplay that we saw as well. Whatever your thoughts are, feel free to comment below, let me know. You can also at me on Twitter at BatmanFiles, or my personal Twitter at APBatman with 2 T's. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to leave a like down below, and if you don't already, please consider subscribing and turning that notification bell on. I really appreciate it, and it really helps me out. I'm uploading at least 2 videos a week. Typically, this week there'll be more than that because of all the DC fandom coverage, so be on the lookout for those. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and be sure to tune in the next one. Later.